Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. And this time I'm going to do the level 6 quests in Dusk. I've already hit level 9 on this guy, but I'm holding it back for the moment so I can continue with my elite streak. I'm going to do all the stuff that I think I can do elite at level for the bravery bonus. Alright, there's no real danger in the explorer area, of course, since I am already over level for it. I guess I'm only one level over for the explorers.
In the hollow to the north waits Bruku, elder of the Grey Moon tribe.
Sadly my...
Smell. These ogres must have recently dined on the flesh of fallen adventurers.
Sadly my power item is still a weapon, so I can't use a longsword while I'm at full spell points. Alright, that was the warm-up, now for the real business.
The lift here leads down to a long-abandoned mine. It is now home to ogres.
I've still done every quest on hard or elite so far on this guy. Obviously I'm not doing every quest on this character, but I am doing a fairly high proportion of them.
The mine is dank and filthy. Angry growls echo from its depths.
The enemies in here are no problem in small numbers since I can command them. In large numbers their triple strikes will be very dangerous indeed, as we saw when I lost my ranger to the ogres in the Restless Isles. Albeit in extenuating circumstances. That was on my 5th Permadeath run through, I think. No, it must have been the 3rd run through, I guess. Because the previous 2 were the short ones. Ranger is a decent solo build.
Through the door you hear a rough voice. Frog's gonna get a surprise when we send him his son's head.
Ha! Got up from command and I tripped him.
As the ogre collapses, a key clatters to the floor.
Actually, there's no point breaking stuff. I can't get to a bonus on this one. Right, I think the one dangerous fight is coming up next. If you get swarmed by the ogres on this bridge, this is where people die. I've certainly seen permadeath characters die in this fight. And yeah, missing my command, not really a good start. Alright, that was messy, but okay. Now I definitely don't want to fight these guys on the bridge. Those elite traps will kill me if I step into them. So I don't have any room for maneuver while I'm on the bridge. I definitely don't like having both of them swinging at me at once. If they both do triple swings at the same time, and maybe both of them get a critical around the same time, that could take me out. It's not very likely given how good my AC is, but I don't like chancing it.
You have the sense of fathomless depth beneath you. To fall into this chasm would be certain death.
I'm sure it would, but I'm more worried about the traps, which are also certain death, that are on the bridge. But they're okay if you just move through them carefully. As you know,
movement in one of the cells ahead. It may be Achka.
As you know from watching these videos, I don't generally do stuff on Elite if it has traps you have to go through. But that one is entirely avoidable just with a little care, so that's an exception. Wait, I'm breaking stuff that I don't need to again. Mass aid. Unusual wand. Actually useful for this guy, not for the mass part, but the aid is handy. I like throwing that if I'm running through traps. Yeah, this doesn't look bad at all. Right, they're making some of their saves here. That's a bit better. Right, done.
Achka runs out of his cell and disappears down the hall.
Alright, quickly on to part 2.
to a long-abandoned mine. It is now home to ogres.
Ha, he died when his rage ran out. Okay. The next part has the trap to run through
By
again,
the wretched
lots of oozes.
smell, these ogres must have recently dined on the flesh of fallen adventurers.
Nice, that guy showed up just in time to heal me up.
In the hollow to the north waits Bruku, elder of the Grey Moon tribe.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that I picked up this +5 charisma ring, a masterful craftsmanship ring that was very welcome at level 8. Charisma boosts my spell points, of course. That was a few quests ago. Okay, 10th elite quest in a row.
The tension in the mine is greater than before. The ogres are ready for you this time. I wonder if I'm close to getting Ogre Mastery yet. It would be nice to see their hit points. I think they're in the monster manual, not sure though. I think this fight is a bit worse this time. Hey, but they didn't all see me. Excellent. I've never had that play out that way before. I'll have to remember that. Usually all three of them jump you at the door, I think. Or is it just... yeah, there are three. Wow, one at a time. You occasionally split them with the door because they don't all get through the door in time. But you don't usually manage to get them one at a time like this. I think there's the possibility of breakable bonuses this time.
think I could have got that one on his own. Oh well. Damn, they're making every will save. Yeah, took a lot of damage there. They were really making those will saves. Oh right, mustn't go on the bridge yet, still enemies at the far end. That could have been nasty. Is there a shrine in this quest? I'm not sure. Maybe there isn't. I'm generally pretty cheap on spell points when I'm playing clerics. David Soul is pretty much just the same as a cleric for most purposes. I'm usually very light on spell points, except on the pure caster builds. And even then, they've added enough SLAs for clerics now that it's not too bad using spells heavily. Alright, this is a bit more trouble this time. Okay, managed to pull just one. Not sure I'll get a breakable bonus because there's a lot of stuff behind those unopenable doors.
This door stands open. It doesn't take a Kalashtar to sense that the ogres want you to go in.
Is this going to be bad? I feel like it might be bad. Oh wow, only one of them came again. It's my lucky day. I'm having great luck with the side pulls in this one. Glad I rebuffed Deathward there. Goody, the Rust Monster area. Lights is going to break my gear, aren't they? Well, no damage so far. Sway is kind of slow, but this is definitely the right way to play this when you're wearing a suit of armour. Getting down there is not recommended. Hey, I'm lucky I can hit this guy. Got away with that reasonably unscathed. I thought there might be a Rusty popped up behind me for a moment there. Alright, I don't like having to charge up to the upper level
The air
here.
shimmers with heat from the machinery in this chamber. You hear shuffling from the ledges above.
But I think it's the best plan on this guy. Killing these guys from range would just take a very long time. Even on elite, my damage reduction is pretty good versus these guys.
The key hits the floor as the open chamber falls.
Okay, I've got plenty of spell points to finish this one off. Alright, usual plan here. I'm going to pull
Lord
the
Grust
trolls.
glowers at you from his throne in the room to the east.
Anytime
The
now.
roar of rage, the reek of rotting meat. Trolls. There are trolls here. Trolls are dead, but their presence here troubles you. Bruku must hear of this.
Alright. It's quite possible to stay well out of the boss's way there, to work up Breakable's bonuses. And I assume the boss hits harder, so definitely let's have more hit points going in. Still no breakable bonus. No fall bonus, I mean.
Grust crashes to the floor. His brief reign ended in blood.
Well, the Owl's Wisdom is just about still useful, I think. I think I only have a +3 item. And there is a rare that pops up here sometimes. One of these side rooms. Without the stone skin and the war priest damage reduction, I'd be taking another 5 to 10 hit points of damage for every one of those hits. The damage reduction is very useful at low levels. Not a bad dwarven axe that might sell in the auction house. Alright, that is it for this quest. And for this video. Thanks for watching. Oh, I've got to fight my way to the quest giver, haven't I? No, I'll do that. Actually, I'll grab the explorers in this area and do that at the same... turn the quest in at the same time. That way I don't have to come back over this side.
The lift here leads down to a long abandoned mine. It is now home to ogres.
And these guys, once you've got buffs on, are no trouble at all. Buffs and access to crowd control. They are nothing compared to the elite guys in the quest we just came out of.
By the handprints on the rock, this cave is clearly occupied by ogres.
Too slow with the command. Oh wow, +9 search. And I thought the +5 I got a couple of quests ago was good. That gives me a much better chance of finding some actual secrets once I get back to hard quests rather than elite.
It appears the ogres have clearly avoided this spider-infested area of Sorrow Dust.
I can't remember if this fight has a rare or not. But it certainly isn't dangerous.
This lair bears the markings of the Lord Grust's ogre clan.
Okay, no rare here.
In the hollow to the north waits Bruku, elder of the Grey Moon tribe.
Okay, that's it for this time. I will move on to another set of level 6 quests next time. Maybe the House J quest next. Slowly filling in the quest book here.
You can use this skiff to leave Sorrow Dusk and return to the Eye of Kol Karan.
Thanks for watching.